Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 16 of our Pokemon Sapphire playthrough. In the last episode, we left from Verdant Town after checking out the Pokemon contests, and spoilers, we were swiftly defeated in the contest. Unfortunately, we are not prepared for those just yet. We do need to improve the condition of our Pokemon using the Pokeblocks, but I'm going to hold off on that until I get some decent berries to do that, because once you've given Pokeblocks to your Pokemon and maxed them out, they're stuck like that. I want to make sure I use the proper Pokeblocks before actually getting into that. But we did come up here to Route whatever this is, and we met the Windstrait family, who we soundly defeated, and in the process, we evolved a Pokemon twice in a way, as you'll see in a moment. But we're going to do a team recap in just a second. In fact, you know what? I don't even know what else I'm going to do. Let's get right to the team recap now. Why not? There's not much else to do at the moment. We're just going to do a little shifting around first. Never mind, I did that wrong. Here we see Burrow, our newly evolved Ninjask at level 20. He's now a bug flying type with the speed boost ability. At the end of every turn he's in battle, his speed will go up by one stage. Still lonely, of course, a boost to attack, dropping defense, and not holding an item at the moment. But the attack is 50, speed is 75. That is amazing. He's got Cut, Leech Life, and he learns Screech and Double Team upon... He's got Cut, Leech Life, and he learns Screech and Double Team upon evolving. That's what I was going for. Alright, and next in the team we have our Electrike Scruff at level 19 with the static ability, paralyzing on contact. Relaxed Nature, which I believe boosts defense while dropping speed. She's holding a Silk Scarf to power up her quick attack. She also has Shockwave, Leer, and Thunder Wave. Next, we do have Pokémon, the Makuhita, at level 21 with the Guts ability, which boosts his attack if he has a special condition. Lonely Nature as well. Quick Claw to speed him up with a nice attack at 34, and Fake Out, Rock Smash, Sand Attack, and Vital Throw is the moveset. Next we got Jiggy, our Jigglypuff at level 21, one of our previous Pokemon from Pokemon Silver, originating from Pokemon Blue, of course. The Cute Charm ability, Infatuating on contact, with the Gentle Nature, boosting special defense and dropping physical defense. They're both at 17, however, but he's got nice attack at 29. Not quite as good as Pokémon, but not bad for Jigglypuff, I suppose. With Mega Punch, Swagger, Sing, and Disable. Next we have Skippy the Marshtomp at level 24, our starter from Professor Birch in Little Root Town here in Hoenn. Torrent ability, boosting water moves in a pinch with the Lax Nature, a boost to defense while dropping special defense, so the reverse of Gentle. He's got the Soft Sand to power up his ground-type attacks, such as Mud Shot. He's also got Water Gun, Foresight, and Growl. And technically, I guess you could say not quite the newest member to the team, but the co-newest member. We have our Shedinja at level 20. I said last episode, it's pretty cool how Nincada evolves into Ninjask, but you also gain an extra Pokemon in the process. This Bug Ghost type, the only type like that thus far in all of Pokemon, with the Wonder Guard ability, so it can only be damaged by a super effective hit. Of course, it inherited the Lonely Nature from a Burrow, and 1 HP. I will be completely honest here. I don't know if I'm going to use Shedinja, because that's going to be a knockout just waiting to happen. Now, of course, if I see a Fire type, Dark type, Ghost, whatever he's weak to, or whatever it's weak to, of course there's no gender for this Pokemon, I could switch it out, but that doesn't necessarily mean, you know, perhaps a Water type might have a Dark type attack. I don't know what's going to happen there, so I'm really hesitant to use Shedinja in battle. And spoilers, I didn't actually advance it up through the generations as part of my main team, because I didn't know what this really did, the whole super effective hits. I didn't know what that meant. That's what I kind of like in future generations. They got more space to put some description for the abilities, so we now know what Wonder Guard does, of course. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just keep it on the team just to see what happens. Anyway, still has the same moves that... So wait a minute. So it seems like it inherited the same moves that Burrow got when he evolved from Nincada into Ninjask, because he didn't have Screech and Double Team as a Nincada. He learned that once he evolved. So the Shedinja takes the same moveset as soon as the evolution is done. It's interesting to know, I didn't realize that. But that is the team for the time being. We're going to lead Scruff since she is the lowest, but I think, first of all, we're going to bike back down to Mauville City and do a quick heal up, because we took some damage taking on the Windstrait family. And as I do this, I will mention the package that I've been waiting for all this time, I was mentioning a few times in the episodes, has arrived in my hometown. And the post office attempted delivery. By that I mean, I got a note in the mail slot saying, we attempted delivery, nobody was home, and therefore the item is waiting at the post office for me to go there to pick up. However, I was home all day, didn't hear a single knock on the door. I think they just dropped that note and went on their merry way. So that being said, tomorrow I do have to go and pick that item up. I'm probably going to consider recording an unboxing video as I set it up and take a look at it, because it's a pretty cool item. I've alluded to it in the past, and you'll see what it is. But, yeah, it's Bravo Trainer time! Let's ignore these people and check out their TV. Today we're going to profile a Pokemon belonging to Chaz. Now, this Pokemon boasts a beauty rating in the normal rank. I wish he did. Introducing Shelbert the Squirtle. The nickname Shelbert. Even the nickname exudes an air that proclaims beauty. Really? That's not what I had in mind when I chose it. Anyway, when the trainer Chaz entered the Pokemon in a contest, we managed to get a few impassioned quotes about the trusty partner. Asked about the contest afterwards, Chaz replied with a tinge of bitterness, challenge. A tinge of bitterness. Well, sure, Chaz's Pokemon came in number 2 in the contest. Second place, that's not the worst. Chaz's disappointment comes across loud and clear, I'd say. Wouldn't you also like to know what Chaz imagines beauty to be? You bet we did. So we asked, of course. The answer is all perfectly condensed, Beautifly. That's what the concept of beauty represents to Chaz. The last move Protect used by the Squirtle is entirely about Beautifly. Why? Bravo, Chaz. Bravo, Squirtle. His name is Shelbert, thank you. Get it right. I hope we can count on seeing Chaz scale even greater heights. That's all the time we have. Until next time, see you. There's no question that you're strong, but if you were to battle my grandson, you'd end up crying in frustration. He's much stronger than any trainer our family knows. He must be challenging the Pokemon League champion by now. Knowing my grandson, he could be the champion already. Well, not for long, not when we get there. You're the first trainer I've seen who deploys Pokemon so masterfully. But I should tell you, my son is stronger than you. He even took the Pokemon League challenge, I'll have you know. Alright then, way to flex your son at me. Mommy is stronger than Daddy. I'm stronger than Mommy, and Grandma's stronger than me. But my big brother is even stronger than Grandma. So it's quite the hierarchy you got going on here. We use this macho brace to more effectively. I cannot speak at all today, everybody. I apologize for my errors in speakitude. We use this macho brace to more effectively strengthen our Pokemon in training. Since you've beaten our entire family, I don't know if you need it, but we would like you to have our macho brace. I'll take that. I'm pretty sure it lowers the speed, though, I think. What does it do? When it comes to Pokemon battles, we tend to be pretty passionate. I think, yeah, does it lower speed while it's being held? Holding it promotes growth but reduces speed. Now, I think it increases the amount of effort values, or EVs, you get. I'm not sure exactly. But from here, there's really nowhere else to go except heading up north. Our family's hearts beat as one, the Winstrait's house. You're not a trainer, are you? You're actually not. I challenged the Winstrait family, but 4 matches in a row is tough going. They destroyed me. Sounds quite not good. Not sure what I was going to say there. But we can rock smash our way through here now. Let's do it, Pokémon. Let's go and make our way to the next town that's going to hold a gym for us. But we've got some things to do before we get there, of course. If you don't raise your Pokemon some more, it can be tough to keep winning up through the ranks. I've heard that the Pokemon League's Elite Four are far stronger than any gym leader. Most definitely. And we have a double battle. These people you'll see around the region a few times. One of the indicators of a Pokemon's powerfulness is special attack. It stands for special attack. Likewise, SPDEF stands for special defense. I read that first part wrong, apparently. And let's go ahead. Gabby. Oh, we've just spotted a tough-looking trainer here of all places. Okay, roll camera. Let's get this interview. So, Gabby and Ty, the news reporting team going all around Hoenn, would like to battle. We're going to lead off with a Magnemite and a Whismur. As we send in Scruff and Burrow. We have a flying type on the field. There is an electric Pokemon in play. Let's not mess around with that. We're going to switch into... would they have anything super effective against Shedinja? I'm gonna risk this. Now, every time I send in Shedinja, it's going to be a risk because I really don't know what to expect, but I do not think they have anything super effective. They might have Astonish on the Whismur. Not exactly sure, but we're gonna find out. Look at the levels on these things, too. Sonic Boom, alright, 20 damage on Scruff. And there's the Astonish. So, therefore, that's why I didn't want to use Shedinja. You gotta know exactly every single possible move that they could go for. Okay, let's go ahead and bring Pokémon in. I'm sorry, Shedinja. That's annoying. But let's move forward. And that's really annoying. Come on. What was that all about? Alright, Shockwave finishes the astonishing Whismur. That sounds like a superhero. And will a Vital Throw pick up the KO on a Magnemite? It just might. Do it, Pokémon. Not that the Magnemite did anything to knock out our Shedinja. And as much as I hate to do it, there's not going to be an injury montage because we just got that Shedinja, and like I said, I'm not really super attached to Shedinja, so it's not really a main member. I'm gonna go put it in the injury box regardless. My eyes didn't lie. I did discover an astonishing trainer. Wait, did you just... She just called me an astonishing trainer. If that isn't rubbing it in my face, I don't know what is. Awesome, awesome, who are you? I knew we were onto something wild when we spotted you. Oh, please let me explain. We travel around everywhere interviewing all sorts of trainers. So would you give us a bit of your time for an interview? Yeah. You will, thank you. Okay, I need you to describe your feelings about our battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go! Alright, so let's choose alphabetical. Really, astonishing isn't here? Oh, I was gonna go for that. Let's go with... Arrgh. Why not? Yeah, that's the perfect clincher. I get the feeling this will make a great TV show. There's a chance they'll air this on TV, so make sure to look for us. Okay, we'll be seeing you. You're a natural. Got me some prime footage right here. Yeah, sounds great. So, we have Scruff still in the lead. She took a bad sonic boom. Poor Shedinja. You only had one episode. You only had one battle. And it wasn't even to its completion. But we don't really have anything to heal up. Just 20. We're gonna just keep going as it is right now. I don't know where you're going. Would you like to battle? Alright then. We have lost a Pokemon. But again, it's 1 HP. What are you supposed to do about that? So level 18 Shroomish. Scruff, can you do this? Because what could this do back to us? Well, we can't do much with that. Stun Spore. Okay. I believe I'm going to switch into another Pokemon. Let's go ahead and bring in... Yeah, Burrow. You're still the lowest level compared to the rest of the team, so Leech Life, get some experience for that. I should probably go back... Ooh, double resist. Nice. I should go back and probably deposit the Shedinja, but I'm going to wait on that. I'll take care of that next time we get to another town. Unless I have to go back and heal anyway. But we'll get some Leech Life damage, some nice healing for this. And the Shroomish is going to fall in one more hit. I thought Effect Spore was going to pull through eventually. And Stun Spore fails because we're already poisoned. Speed Boost activates, speed goes up, not that it matters. Leech Life is going to get the KO on a Shroomish right now. And will we heal back all that HP? Probably not. I'm going to say 3. Go up to 52. I was so wrong. Alright, Burrow back to full HP. We can go ahead and give him an antidote. Oh, we're not done yet. A Marrow. So, I still think Cut is the more powerful move. Even though we get stabbed from the Leech Life. But Cut has more base power, I think. 50, yeah. Tail Whip drops our defense. As long as we can land the next Cut, that's not going to matter. Speed Boost again. Alright, so... That's what I like. You keep this guy in battle for a certain length of time, and it's going to be the fastest on the field if it's not already, because like I said, I think last time, it's got one of the highest base speed stats as it is. And I think we're just going to go Leech Life just to make sure we land. We no longer have Compound Eyes for the ability, so Cut has a chance to miss. Leech Life does not, unless, of course, Sand Attack, Double Team, stuff like that comes into play. But, down goes the Marill, and we get some experience for our Ninjask. Oh, you're disgustingly good. Thanks. I suppose. Disgustingly good? I'm thinking that I should go to Mount Chimney, but the view around here is very nice, too. So we need to use a Paralyzed Heal, need to use an Antidote, and heal everybody up here. Where are my Paralyzed Heals? There they are. I couldn't see them at first. Alright, so... Can we make use of any other held items? Miracle Seed is not going to help us. The Soothe Bell... Might as well give it to somebody just to, make them happier. You know what? Here, Jiggy, you can hold on to that. If we ever get returned, we can teach that to Jiggy for a nice stab, boosted power of being friendly. And we don't have any dark moves, so no, it's not going to help us. Alright, let's just continue on as we are. Now we're heading up to a desert area, which we can't go into just yet. I'm full of pep! And my Pokemon is peppy, too! Is it a hare? I used that joke already on Wally, didn't I? I think. Anyway, Camper Travis with 1 Pokemon. Go, Scruff! You can do this! Get out of there, Scruff! Alright, so we're going to switch into... Since it could have Rollout, I'm going to go into... Let's go Jiggy. I don't think it has any fighting type attack, so we should be okay there. If he takes a hit, which kind of hurts him, we can just switch out, of course. But let's land the Sing attack, because it always hits. Ooh, scratch. But, as I said, the Cute Charm could work, but nope, they're both male. So unfortunately, the Cute Charm will not trigger, but we do land the Sing. Now, they defense curled, so the problem is, Mega Punch might not be enough for a 2-hit KO. It very well could, though, for all I know. Let's find out. 1 brings you down to... Yeah, we're gonna need to get a critical hit. Oh, you wake up immediately. Oh, and you Sand attacked me. Thank you, Sandshrew. I appreciate that. Mega Punch still connects, though. With a non-critical hit, we don't get the win, but I guess we're due for a miss now. Jiggy doesn't want to hear any of that nonsense. But, unfortunately, it does survive because of the defense curl. So, we are overdue for a miss now. There it is! Alright, but now we can't do anything but land the hit. Defense curl all you like, with only 1 or 2 HP left, you're not surviving this Mega Punch. Boom! Down you go. I was kind of surprised he landed that. The luck is being decent for us today. That is nice. Making up for the fact that I have to go out and get my special package from the post office. My Pokemon lost its pep! And what else do you have to say? When I see a trainer with a lot of pep, I can't help looking. So we unfortunately cannot enter here. Sandstorm is vicious. It's impossible to keep going. I should go get Rocky. He's got Sandvale. So Route 112 over this way. We are nearing a pretty cool part of the game. How are my Pokemon's HPs looking? Yeah, we're still doing okay. Let's go for another trainer here. I'm strong. I won't cry if I lose. Remember that, everybody. He will not cry if he loses. I'm sure he's going to hold true to that. Camper Larry sends in Zigzagoon. Okay, problem is, if you headbutt me, that will probably be decently painful. I'm gonna just go for a Shockwave. I think we'd be okay to survive a non-critical headbutt. Water Sleuth is fine. Even if you have Quick Attack, I think we should be able to handle that, so Shockwave brings down Zigzagoon. I gotta keep in mind, Scruff is pretty low on the defensive side, and I don't want to risk her taking too many hits, too much damage, if I can help it. Alright, and Larry sends in a Nuzleaf, so Dark and Grass type. Is this the first time we've seen you? Maybe. So Dark and Grass, double weak to Bug. Let's go ahead and Leech Life. I don't think there's much you can do to us. Nature Power turns into Swift. That could be something. Only 13 damage, though. We're going to be faster and get a super effective, double effective, possibly even hyper effective, one-shot Leech Life. Almost all the way back up to full with that. That's pretty nice. Alright, Nuzleaf is done. And Larry is crying. Wah. I had a feeling that's what was going to happen here. I'm not crying because I miss my mommy, Snivel. Yeah, you're just crying because I destroyed you. Hello, lady. When you're out on a picnic, why, you simply have to sing. Come on, sing with me. She wants to fight Jiggy. Alright, Jiggy, you want to sing for this lady? Let's do this. Wait, what do you have? Carol. Oh, get it, Carol. Singing? I like it. Alright, Scruff comes in against a flying type. Shockwave, the way to go. They've just focused energy. They could get a critical hit, unless they faint to a Shockwave. If not, I can Quick Attack. We get the Silk Scarf. Never mind. Down goes the tail to a Shockwave attack. Gonna be a level? Yep. Do you learn anything for that, Scruff? Let's find out. Special attack goes up by 2. Trying to learn Spark. Well, we just taught you Shockwave. What are the powers? Spark is only 60, like it's only 5 points more. Could cause paralysis, but we have Thunder Wave to paralyze. Shockwave always connects. We're gonna ignore Spark for the time being. We can go ahead and move Relearn that back on later. And we're good. So what comes in next? We see a Lombre. So neutral damage from the Shockwave. We'll stick with this for the time being. If necessary, I can switch out into Burrow and go for a Leech Life. But Scruff could stay in at this point. Let's go for another Shockwave. If we can get a critical, we get the knockout, but I don't think we're going to. Regardless, Another Shockwave will get the KO. We could possibly Quick Attack, but with these 2 Growls, I have a feeling, even though we're 2 levels higher, we probably wouldn't get the KO. So let's just Shockwave. We know we are faster. We bring the Lombre down. Wonder how far we can make it in this episode. Because there's a cave coming up that we're getting close to. Picnicker Carol has sung her last tune. Oh, you're so strong. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad at singing your Pokemon. If you have the most fun, you win. And that is right. It's kind of leading into, I didn't mention it yet, but I'm going to record a Pokemon TCG match right after this episode of Sapphire. And it's not the most strategic, it's a strategic deck, not the most, what would you call it, competitive deck, but it's fun when it works. Mount Chimney. For Lava Ridge Town or the Summit, please take the cable car. Why did I go down? Alright, so there's a hiker. Now that we have a suspicion they're going to be using some sort of ground-type Pokemon, let's go ahead and switch into Pokémon, because a lot of ground types are a lot of rock types too when it comes to hikers. My legs are solid from pounding up and down the mountains. They're not going to buckle easily, friend. I'm not your friend, guy. We just met. So what do you have, Mr. Hiker? You got 4 Pokemon. Trent leads with a Geodude. Could you explode at this point? I'm hoping not. We're going to... let's just Vital Throw. Defense Curl, alright. What? I should probably look this up to be sure, but I don't know what level they would learn Self-Destruct at. But part of the fun of playing through this game, sort of, you know, replaying through the game, because of course I've gone through this generation before, is relearning at what level certain things explode and Self-Destruct. The only thing is, back in Silver, in the Rocket Hideout in Mahogany Town, why do you learn Whirlwind? Well, hang on, is this going to be any use to us? Not with what we have, I don't think. We're gonna forget Whirlwind, or not learn Whirlwind. But we find out in the Rocket Hideout, a lot of Geodude, Voltorb, and Coughing could self-destruct, and like the, what'd you call them? The booby trap tiles, and they shouldn't have had self-destruct at those levels, because we fought a higher level Geodude later, or maybe a Coughing, and it didn't know self-destruct, so it's like, really, that was just kind of a low move on Team Rocket's part. But anyway, if these Geodude at level 16 can learn Self-Destruct, they're certainly not going for it just yet. And Pokemon's just raking up the experience for all this. Now, I think something in the back of my mind is telling me this guy has a Graveler. I'm not sure why I think that. We're going to find out, though, because the Geodude didn't Defense Curl. The Vital Throw should bring this one down. And let us see if my suspicions are correct. The final Pokemon comes in. Never mind. Alright, just regular Geodude, which we can handle. Ooh. You got this, Pokémon. You got this. Not as well as I would have liked you to have this, but you had it. If that was a critical, well, that's a critical. But if that magnitude was a critical, I would not be a fan. However, we do manage to defeat Trent. Ouch, my legs cramped up. $640 for all that, too. Try hiking, and I mean really pounding on these mountain trails with a heavy pack weighing dozens of pounds. Isn't that how Goku got his training? That, my friend, will get your body into serious shape. That's probably how Goku got his training. So let's go ahead and Super Potion our Makuhita, because he took a pretty powerful magnitude there. And we're going to lead off with... let's go into Burrow. There we go. Alright, so I do know something happens up here. Actually, there's a hiker, first of all. Mount Chimney Cable Car, a short walk up arrow away. Ha ha ha! How about we have a battle? You and me! Ha 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 ha! This guy sounds like he's in quite a jovial mood. Let's see if we can dampen his spirits. That sounds mean, but it's what's going to happen when Bryce loses to our Nincada, but we are a bug type against a fire type. Let's not do that. Jiggy is next in line, so we're gonna go with him. I don't want to go into Skippy, who could easily destroy this in one hit, because he's too high of a level. I gotta get everyone kind of caught up with him. He destroyed Watson in the gym, so he's done his part. Why'd you get a miss? You've been growled. You know, that's gonna be a deterrent enough. Jiggy, come on, focus, man. There we go, but we have been growled. I think you'll survive at least one of these. Yeah. We are now going to Super Potion, because I don't want to lose Jiggy if I can help it. Not that I want to baby him. I did say that in a previous episode. I feel, since both Jiggy and Burrow have been knocked out thus far, I kind of feel like I'm going to baby them, because I don't want them to lose, but you gotta make sure, you know, your Pokemon have to fight their fights. You can't fight their fights for them. Go, Jiggy. Although, I guess, technically, am I? Because critical hit on that last 1 HP. Didn't need it, but that's kind of what I'm doing. Like, I'm fighting the fight for them, telling them what to do, right? Anyway, next Pokemon in is going to be a Machop. That's a switch. Let's go into, I'm going to say probably Burrow, because he double resists the fighting attacks. Not really much we can do in return other than just cut. And a low kick. That was more than I would have thought. We double resist fighting. How wasn't it only doing 2? I suppose the defense is a factor too. I was gonna say it only did 2 to Burrow as an Nincada, but it did 3 as a Ninjask. But as we said, the defense is so much different as a Ninjask than it was as a Nincada. And we're surviving those karate chops nicely as well. Speed boost keeps activating. Does it matter? No, because there's no way this Machop's gonna outspeed our Ninjask. I gotta get the name right. Keep trying to say, or keep wanting to say Nincada. Anyway, Bryce is defeated. I lost! Ha 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 ha! He didn't dampen his spirits at all. He's still loving life. Something flew up my nose. Oh, he's sneezing. I get it. So we're just about at the end of the episode. We need to switch anybody around. Yeah, Scruff, we're putting you back to the front because you need to gain a level, get caught up a little bit more. But here we see some somewhat familiar faces. Yarr! What happened to the others who went too far? They're late. Yarr! I'd like to ride the cable car to the top too. So these guys are blocking the cable car, unfortunately. We've got to go a different route for the time being. I forgot. I thought we'd go to... No, wait. Okay, I thought we went to Flannery's Town, Lava Ridge first, but no, we go through this cave. But before we go anywhere in the fiery path, you know what? Let's just see our first encounter. Not that it matters, Nuzlocke-ish style, because we're not doing the first encounter is your encounter for that route kind of thing, but I'm just curious. We find a Numel. Of course, we're leading with our Scruff. So we're going to switch into... Jiggy, you're a little bit too weak. I'm going to switch into Pokémon. We'll get the KO here, and as we finish up with this Numel, I want to say thanks for watching, everybody, today's episode. And feel free to leave a comment down below if you enjoyed what you saw, and also leave a like if you enjoyed the episode. And if you're looking forward to anything in particular in the future of the Pokemon Sapphire playthrough, feel free to let me know what you're hyped up for. There's some legendary stuff coming up, and some cool encounters with the evil team, of course. And I'll say come on back later today, or maybe earlier today. I forget which order these are going to go up in. But there is going to be a Pokemon TCG match, as long as I can get it recorded and edited in time, featuring, I'm going to be using a Pokemon EX, which is kind of rare for me on the channel, but look forward to that as we finish up the Numel. Alright, now if you missed any episodes of Pokemon Sapphire, you can, of course, check out the playlist that is linked in the description. It's going to have the entire list of all the episodes. It's going to save it up right here. And there's other playlists on my channel of Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Stadium 2 currently on the go, TCG matches like I said, and weekly news update video thingies on Mondays, keeping everything sort of, you know, cohesive in the world of Pokemon news. A lot of times focusing on Pokemon Sun and Moon news as it gets revealed. With all that, I want to say thanks once again for checking out today's episode, and Professor Chaz is signing off. I'll catch you next time.